Darwin taught us many things about evolution, but there is one tree that he did not climb. With this series, we seek to answer these questions and unravel the mysteries of Hello and welcome to another episode of Evolution of a Noob, my World of Tanks series with your host CzarPeppers. Yesterday I gave you a pretty good example of a few games that turned out well. Today I wanted to give a bit more accurate reflection of my average session of World of Tanks. So this morning there was a new update, so I thought I would have a gaming session and I would show you guys the results regardless of whether or not they were a win or a loss. So here we are in our first game in the French S-35, a French cavalry tank. Rather interestingly, when this tank was designed in 1931, it was designed to be impervious to the anti-tank rounds from any of the threatening nations, such as the Soviet BT-7 or the Panzer IIs from Germany. However, of course, by 1939, these tanks were quite out of date. I like them. They're actually pretty fun to play. They've got a 47mm SA-35 gun on it. Some pros. It's got good armor, very good frontal armor, decent on the sides. It can penetrate most vehicles around its tier, although when you start getting into higher tier matches it can be a bit problematic, like in this one where we've got a number of tier 5s. Now I'm going to try and take advantage, help out these two heavies down here on the flank, because somebody could just come out and drive circles around them, so I thought I'd give them some support because I'm a bit more mobile. Now they're trying to push. However, gotta keep an eye on the flank to the left, because we are in a rather vulnerable position here downhill. Doing the good old peeking around a corner dance. Oh, uh-oh. We have Panzer IV coming down up around the ridge. This might not be good. Oh, actually did quite a bit of damage. Oh, but this... Okay, let... Oh, boy. Alright, now here we are in the Cruiser Mark IV of the British line, and we're in another match where I'm not that familiar with World of Tanks matchmaking, but it did seem a little off this morning. I mean, it was very, very early in the morning, so maybe there wasn't that many people on, but it was an interesting session, to say the least. Okay, deciding what to do, as per usual. Now there isn't really that much that's different between the Mark III and the Mark IV cruiser. The Mark IV had an improved armor, but it doesn't seem like it was by much. It is still pretty vulnerable to being penetrated. Now I'm going to come up with this Japanese heavy and these other guys to help. In these matches, my main goal was scouting. I was not exactly holding my breath that I was going to be able to get many successful engagements, so I thought I'd scout out a bit for my team, help them find their targets. Oh, well, we got a Stuart. We can deal with that. That's not an issue. Let's just see if he's going to peek around the corner. Come on. Oh, that was a close one. That was a shell from one of those big Japanese heavies, by the way, flying overhead. Now my team's try to take that heavy out. Okay, we have some guys on the ridge line. Let's see if we can get a shot in.
We're done for. Everyone get out.
Alright, well, let's take the cruiser out for another drive. Seems to be a bit better matchmaking. Well, bit more favorable matchmaking for me personally. I do like this tank, and I have the buffers on it, which is quite a fun gun to go shooting stuff at. Shooting stuff is always good. Let's go. Let's go out into search of the enemy. Alright, Charlie. Hiding up behind this rock. Turning around. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing right now. Just driving around, I guess. Now we're going out to scout. Got all those guys camping in that bush. Gotta go light up some targets for them. Hopefully get some assists. Looks like we have... Oh no, he's really far away. Never mind. This looks like a nice place to hold up though. Good cover. Got myself soft cover that I can see through, and this rock here that I can pull behind if things start getting too hot. And we wait. Oh, is it one of those stupid things again? Those OIs or whatever. At this point, I was just getting absolutely sick of those things. No, we'll play it cool. Let's just stay here. Don't let it go to your head. Don't let it go to your head. Oh, he's still out there. Took out another friendly. Oh. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go for it. Let's try and get some revenge for my earlier deaths. Oh, that doesn't look good. Ah! What I gotta do is I gotta go up around the side. That's what you gotta do. I can outrun his gun. I can just run circles around him. And it'll be good. Yeah, here we go. However, if there is an enemy Matilda hanging out right there. But no. Once again. Alright, since we're just not having any luck in the Cruiser Mark IV this morning, let's go out in this little guy, the good old Stuart. Try and do some proper scouting. Let's see how this goes. Stay in this village. Lots of cover to use if things get hairy. Can we get our gun on this target? No, we can't. Let's just move up through here to get a better view of the field. There is a tank destroyer up on the hill, so I'm trying to pick out targets for him so he can take them out, because we are the only people covering the flank, or at least we eventually end up being the only people covering the flank. Getting a few shots on this guy. Doesn't look like I'm having much luck. Oh, not bad, got a little bit of damage there. Sneak around on this side. Now, one thing that I find is really important when you're doing stuff like this peeking out behind buildings and taking pot shots is usually, as a rule, I will only take 2 shots from one position and then I'll move to another position. So I keep moving around, hopefully confusing the enemy, maybe making them think there's more people than there actually are if they're not paying attention to the names, which anybody in their right mind would be. Okay, what do we have here? One of these T2s.
Penetration.
Nice. Ooh, miss for him. Nice. One down. Okay, this is going better. Maybe my pain and toil before this was all leading up to this very match to build me up, make me stronger. Things aren't looking too crazy over here at the moment. Most of our team's out on the other side. It's just me and a few other people watching out over here. Now I find when you are covering your flank or doing defense, you don't want to be sending as many people as you are doing offense. I usually find less than half of the team is good enough for holding a flank if, you know, they're smart about it. Because their job is just to slow them down, whereas the other side, their job is to push forward. So ideally they need more. Okay, this might be...
That one didn't go through.
This could be a bit of a situation. He's going right for me. Yeah, he's just going for me. Thankfully he's not a Japanese heavy though. Oh, I got my track out. Just keep firing. Oh, well, that was close. Down to below half health now. My track is still out. There we go. I can move again. Okay, let's get out of here because they know that I'm over there. Who knows, maybe some fast tanks may come out and rush me, so I'm going to change my location. Head over across the street. Just go peek over this fence. Oh, okay, we got one of those
Enemy armor is hit.
combat cars. Blind shot. Didn't pay off. Alright, so see what I'm doing here. I'm changing my position. I'm going somewhere else. Or maybe I'm not. I think at this point I wasn't quite sure what was going on, so I wanted to pull back just to be safe and get a feel for the situation from a safer distance. Now it's really just me protecting the flank now. Me and this other guy above me on the hill, who has saved my ass on a number of occasions this match, I'm sure. Just doing a little bit of rounds. To be honest, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I guess I'm just being a noob. That's what this whole series is about, after all. Now that guy needs somebody to go out and scout, so I'll pull the short straw and head out there and try and find him some targets. It's an important thing. If you're a noob, you get a lot of points from directing your teammates' fire at targets. So even if you are in a light tank that doesn't have that much penetration, you can still do a ton to help your team, even if you're not firing your gun. Okay, we got the... Looks like that go. Well, don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking going past here. Oh, let's just go on a nice drive. Don't look to my left. Why would I ever look to my left? Oh, oh, hey, there's a guy over there. Hello, come out and play. What? Those guys are going in for the kill.
Critical hit.
Critical hit. Ta-da.